So next up, we have got Mr. Mikey Bibb, who is going to talk to us about his experience of writing the book and where it all came from, and the Rocky project, mastering your impossible with an intentional apostrophe in there as well, Mikey, isn't it? So over to you to tell us all about that.
Thanks, Sarah, and it's an honor to follow the UK's version of Tom Cruise this morning. So Dan, great job. Thanks so much for that. First off, thanks to whichever MDR team member sent me a little trophy for getting bestseller #1 in a couple of categories. So whoever you are, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. So yes, this is the book, what I wrote, The Rocky Project. It's taken me 6 years to write it. And it basically came from, I'm obviously a financial planner and a transformation coach. And rather than just being the kind of facilitator, I decided probably about 8 years ago to try and live the best life that I could, because I thought that's what I'm encouraging my clients to do. So you have to walk the walk, or in my case, run the run, bike the bike, swim the swim. So what I thought I'd do, and if there's time after, I'll happily take some questions, but I just thought I'd read just a couple of passages from the book in the 5 or so minutes that I've got, just to give you a flavor. And kind of a variation on Dan's theme, really, what Rocky stands for. I mean, yes, I'm a massive Rocky fan. I watched the film endlessly. When I was a teenager, I had the Stallone poster on my wall. And when I get carried out of this world, they're probably going to be playing the Gonna Fly theme by Bill Conti. So I love Rocky, okay? But the Rocky project with those kind of full stops, basically it's a mnemonic that I've been using, and R is for rise. So you have this objective, this something that you want to do, something you want to achieve. You have to recognize the O, the obstacle that's stopping you, that's in your way. The C is for the choices that you make when you're facing those obstacles. And K, again, following on from Dan there, is for Kaizen, which is continual improvement. Just keep working on ourselves. And Y is for you, because at the end of the day, it is all about you, and everything that we do on our day-to-day, month-to-month, year-to-year is chipping away at us as people and is defining what our legacy will be. So without further ado, I'll just read a bit from the back and a little from the prologue and introduction, just to give you a flavor. So welcome to the Rocky Project, where your transformation coach, endurance athlete, and father of 4 introduces you to just what is possible when you have purpose, determination, and guidance to put one foot in front of the other and just keep going in life, sport, and business. The Rocky Project is where you will find inspiration and mentors from the past and present who will illuminate your path forward and help you achieve more than you ever believed possible. David Goggins will get you to think about journey. Shakespeare will encourage you to make much of time. Take a flight with the Wright brothers around business. The masterful Michelangelo will chip away and teach you about legacy. And Marie Curie will uncover the art of alchemy before your very eyes. These are just a selection of the figures who feature as part of the Rocky Project. Intrigued? Join Michael, accompanied by his alter ego, and learn about the valuable lessons that have helped him lead a life of intention. Also included are gifts to help you push your limits. So just as a bit of a precursor before I go into the intro, I decided to take on the Ironman challenge at 46 when I couldn't really swim, bike, or run, which is actually quite hilarious, but there was a good reason behind it. In the following 5 and a bit years, I've been able to do 6 full distance Ironman. I became an ultra runner as well, which the highlight of that really was running across the Sahara Desert, doing 6 marathons back to back, taking your full kit, all of your food, all of your clothes, etc. So really, if I can do stuff like that, then anyone could do anything. I have the frame like Eddie Izzard. I'm not a svelte-like athlete. So what I decided though is you have to train your mind actually more than your body. And if you do, you really can achieve anything. So a little bit from the intro. This book is not about a movie or a fight in a boxing ring. This book actually has nothing to do about boxing. It is about you, your fights and your struggles. You are the project. You are the work in progress. And whilst you may not be hungering for your own heavyweight championship belt, you have your own challenges, your own titles that you want to achieve, and to be able to say, when all is said and done, I did that. This book is to encourage you to see yourself as the project. So much is changing in the world. Many more of us are allowing ourselves to feel that there is more to be done and more that we are capable of. Over these next pages, I hope to demonstrate that we are all of us, extraordinary and living in extraordinary times, and that this is not just a happy thought. You will see many examples of those who not only think they can, they do. And very briefly to finish. Therefore, if a single mom can work her way to win her second Nobel Prize, if a father and quadriplegic son can complete an Ironman race, if a cancer sufferer can cycle from John O'Groats to Land's End and stop in for her chemo treatments along the way, if people aged 100 years plus are creating new indoor cycling records or jumping out of planes, and if a sports team from a tiny island in the Pacific can hold a winning average of over 80% in their sport for over 100 years, if a boxer can say with absolute conviction that he is the greatest, even before having a shot at the heavyweight title, if I can go ultra and take on the Sahara, it must be magic. If not, then what? Thank you.